freestyle, taking a look at lane 6, Gray Woodson. I'll play the whole race straight through and then go back afterwards and talk about a couple things that I noticed. Okay, so taking a look back here at the start. So notice here the starter has you take your mark and you come down into a good position, it looks like, with your feet and your hands. The thing I will notice, or that I'll point out, is that you really rock back here. So notice you really start to kind of cock back. Now you have to travel that extra distance to react, and also a relaxed muscle will react quicker than one with tension. So it is just a little thing. You just come down and be relaxed. No need to rock back like that. Coming off, you don't use your hands at all. So what you could do is really rip those blocks back and then recover with the arms. You go straight up with the arms, which if you're going to do that, the good news is that you go straight into your streamline and you hit the water actually in a pretty good line, and very minimal splash right there, very compact. So that entry was very good. You come up here, like we talked about the meet, like you're not great at underwaters, so there's no reason for us to just be wasting time underwater. Get what's useful, and then we're up and swimming. So here you see you're the second guy up behind Buddy Boy over there, and you're letting it rip, high tempo on the legs and on the arms, and minimal breaths throughout the race. Now, I want to point out here, the arms, you're coming over on the entry with both your arms, and you really kind of like, you're swinging into the shoulder at more of like a, comes in sideways, and so that momentum is taking you more towards the middle of your body, like you're coming in from right to left and left to right with the other arm. And so what you want to try to do is really throw it out there and hit it in line with your shoulder with some forward momentum instead of sideways momentum, if that makes sense. Coming into the turn here, it's going to be kind of hard to see just because of the angle and how tight the race is. But it looks to me from here like you are approaching the wall well, distance-wise, you're nice and compact, and then it's really hard to see from that angle, honestly. But I mean, like, just off the start, you get what's useful, and then you're up and at them. You're not wasting time. We're not just drowning underwater just because underwaters can be good. We have to develop them to be good. Coming down, real nice closing speed. What I want to take a look at, and again, the angle is tough to see, but for me, it kind of feels like you're really on that right side of the lane line. And with this guy just being a hair ahead of you, and riding that lane line, if you had come over closer to this lane line off the turn, you could potentially have gotten some draft. Of course, it's a 50, so like any micro thing that you change is going to make a difference. And so whether that would be bad or good is kind of hard to say in hindsight, but definitely something to consider in the future. Overall, nice time. You dropped a few seconds, got a bronze medal, moving on to region. Nice job, Gray.